Welcome to Profitability Thinking. In this video, I'll present the impact to profitability of pricing decisions. I think we'd all agree that getting pricing right is imperative to a successful business, and using profit projection as a tool can help you make better pricing decisions. If you viewed the videos about break-even analysis and profit projection, or understand these concepts, you're ready to view this video. So I have 3 questions to start. Is it more profitable for your business to decrease prices to increase sales? More profitable for your business to increase prices with an expected loss of sales? Or keep pricing and sales volume pretty much the same? And whatever your answer, my next question is, how would you know? So let's take a look at our sample company on the board here. The sample company has current sales of $50,000 per month, has unit sales price of $5 per unit on average, which means $50,000 divided by $5 is 10,000 unit sales per month. The variable costs of making this product are 55% of sales, or $5 times 0.55, which equals $2.75 a unit. The contribution margin, which is what's left when you take variable cost from sales, has to be 45%, or $2.25 per unit. And the company has fixed costs of $15,000 per month. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at our 3 alternatives. The first alternative we have on the board is prices stay the same and volume stays the same. The second alternative is prices increase 5% and sales decline 5%. And the third alternative is prices decrease 5%, causing an increase in sales of 5%. So let's take a look at example 1, which is pretty much given in the problem. So $5 sales price minus $2 variable costs equals $2.25 contribution margin per unit. 10,000 units, which is what's given in the problem, times $2.25 contribution margin per unit equals $22,500 in contribution margin for the month. And $22,500 contribution margin for the month minus $15,000 monthly fixed costs equals $7,500 in profit. So that's example 1. Let's go to example 2, where prices increase 5% and sales decline 5%. Well, the new price, instead of $5, is now 5% more, so it's $5.25. Instead of 10,000 units per month, it's a 5% decline, so that's now 9,500 units per month. And $5.25 new price minus the variable costs, which are still $2.75, equals a $2.50 contribution margin per unit. So if we take 9,500 units times the $2.55 contribution margin per unit, that leaves us with a monthly contribution margin of $23,750. And we have $23,750 contribution margin minus the $15,000 monthly fixed costs, which haven't changed, and that leaves you with $8,750 in profit if we increase prices but lose 5% and lose 5% of sales. So let's take a look at the third alternative. In the third alternative, prices decrease 5% and sales increase 5% as a result. So instead of $5 as the price, a 5% decline means it's now $4.75. Instead of 10,000 units per month, a 5% increase means we're selling 10,500 units per month. The new price of $4.75 minus the $2.75 variable costs, which haven't changed, leaves us a contribution margin of $2 per unit. 10,500 units times the new contribution margin of $2 per unit equals a monthly contribution margin of $21,000. And $21,000 in contribution margin minus the $15,000 fixed costs means that if we cut prices to increase sales, we were left with a profit of $6,000. So we have 3 alternatives, 3 outcomes: $7,500 if we keep prices the same and volume the same. If we raise prices but lower volume, it's $8,750. And if we lowered prices to increase sales, it's $6,000, which means in this particular case, all other things being equal, the most profitable decision is to increase prices with the loss of sales. Now, I understand that all of this stuff doesn't happen in a vacuum. You may lose customers that, in fact, were buying other things from you, and that has to be taken into consideration. Also, we're assuming that the 15,000 monthly fixed costs are, in fact, going to stay the same, even though with a range of plus or minus 5%, that's probably likely. In any event, these are management decisions and management considerations, but you need to have the metrics in front of you to make an informed decision. Getting the prices right can make or break a business. Doing this type of calculation up front can improve your profitability. I hope you find this useful. This really is profitability thinking.